Bismillahi, alhamdulillahi, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillahi, rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri, wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome back to our Unlock Qur'an series, where we are going to where we understand Al-Quran in a very, very easy way. And today is lesson 1b of the grammar part. And let's begin our class today with the dua. Rabbi zidni ilma. May Allah increase, Allah ya Allah increase me in my knowledge. So we have already finished lesson 1a, which was the Quran, the pointer lessons, which is the Quran part. And we finished lesson 1a, the grammar part. So 1a, pointer lessons and the grammar lessons. And the 1b pointer lesson, that is the Quran pointer lesson, we have finished. And today's class is a grammar lesson 1b. In the same way, the next class will be pointer lesson of the Quran 1c, and then parallel to it will be grammar 1c. And then we'll do 1d, and then we will do grammar 1d. So in this way, when we finish all this, one page of the Quran will be complete. So that's our aim. So, and inshallah, from the next class, from pointer lesson 1c, we are going to begin with Surah Baqarah, inshallah. So, in this lesson today, in today's lesson, we are going to learn the word wahaba. Wahaba, the details of how the formation of this word wahaba. So now let us first talk about the weak letters. In the last grammar class, I taught you weak letters. What are weak letters? Just remember, when we are weak, when we get hurt, say our hands are hurt, or our legs are hurt, or our tummy is aching, what do we say? Ah, ee, ooh. So, alif, ya, ooh. Wow. So just remember this. U. So always remember, any word which has alif, ya, wow, u, that means it's a very weak letter. Why is it weak? Because when we are hurt, we do u. So just connect that u to alif, ya, wow. Oh, okay. So if we have a weak letter in a verb, any verb, we have a weak letter. The weak letters are what? Alif, ya, wow. And then that becomes a weak verb. So wahaba. Now the first letter is wow, and wow is oo. It's a weak letter. So wahaba is a weak verb. Okay. Then second one we have example here is wa'ada. Wa'ada. Wow. Wow again is a weak verb. So it's a weak letter. Ooh. So again it's a weak verb. Qala. Qala is alif in the middle. Alif is again it's a weak one. So like this, you should, whenever you see a word, if there is alif, ya, wow, you should understand this word. This verb is a weak verb, and the other words, they are called the sound words, the sound verbs. All right. Now remember two things when you have a weak verb. Whenever you see a weak verb, you should remember 2 points. The first one, they follow one of these styles. That means this is the style they follow, in which we have already done it for the sound verbs. We have already done fataha, yaftahu, nasara, yansuru, daraba, yadribu, and sami'a, yasma'u. We have already done this. It's very easy. So even the weak verbs will be followed on the same pattern. We will be doing it on the same pattern. Now, weak letters. The second part you should remember. So two things you have to remember. One is it will be in this same pattern in the 4 styles. And the second point you have to remember that weak letters, they get tired. Okay? So when weak letters get tired, what happens to them? What happens to these e, u? Either they will disappear from the word altogether, or they will be exchanging to one another. They will take each other's, they take each other's support. So And then why does this happen? Why do these weak letters disappear, and or why do they take each other's support? It's a simple reason for it is just to make it easy for us to say. It's just for our tongue. The way we say it, it has to come out very smoothly. So when we even when we recite the Quran, it has to come out from our mouth very smoothly. The sound should sound very smooth, and it should be very easy to the tongue as well. So Alhamdulillah. So now, before we go to Wahaba and we get into it, let us practice the 4 styles of sound words. The sound words or verbs. The let's see this fa'al. The sound words are, first one was in the 4 styles. The first style was the Fataha style. So we'll just practice. We have done this. We've done lots of practice. Let's just do it once more, just for a revision. I want to do it once more so that it comes back to your brain. Now let's start. First, the first row is that it is the Madi. So first is Fataha. When I say Fataha, immediately you know it's Madi. When I say Yaftahu, you know it is Mudari. And Iftah, Amar. You know this. So when I say Fataha, automatically everything should follow after it. Very easily it should follow. So let's practice together. Fataha, he opened. Fatahu, they opened. Fataha, fatahu. Fatahta, you opened. Fatahtu, I opened. Fatahta, fatahtu. Then fatahtum, you all opened. Fatahna, we all opened. Fatahtum, fatahna. Fataha, fatahu, fatahta, fatahtu, fatahtum, fatahna. Now let's come to Mudari. Yaftahu, he opens or he will open. Yaftahuna, they open or they will open. So Yaftahu, yaftahuna. Then Taftahu, you open. Aftahu, I open. Taftahu, taftahu, aftahu. Taftahu, aftahu. Then Taftahuna, you all open. Naftahu, we open. Again, let's do it once more. Yaftahu, yaftahuna. Taftahu, aftahu. Aftahuna. Okay. Let's come to Amar. Amar is iftah. Iftah. Iftahu. Open. You all open. La taftah. La taftahu. Don't open, and you all don't open. Okay, we finished. Let's do the other style is Nasara, Yansuru, Unsur. Nasara, Yansuru, Unsur. So let's practice Nasara. Nasara is the Madi. So Nasara, Nasaru, he helped, they helped. Nasara, Nasaru. Then Nasarta, Nasartu, you helped, I helped. Nasartum, Nasarna, you all helped, we helped. So Nasara, Nasaru, Nasarta, Nasartu, Nasartum, Nasarna. Let's come to the Mudari, Yansuru. Yansuru. Yansuru, he helps. Yansuruna, they help. Yansuru, Yansuruna. Tansuru, you help. Ansuru, I help. Tansuru, Ansuru. Tansuruna, you all help. Nansuru, we all help. So let's do it once more. Yansuru, Yansuruna, Tansuru, Ansuru, Tansuruna, Nansuru. All right. Then Amar, Unsur, Unsuru. La Tansur, La Tansuru. Okay. Unsur, help. Unsuru, you all help. La Tansur, don't help. La Tansuru, you all don't help. Okay, now let's do the third style. This third style was a Daraba style. So let's go Daraba. So it is Daraba, Yadribu, Idrib. You remember those 3 key words of this pattern. Okay, Daraba, Darabu. He hit, they hit. Darabta, you hit. Darabtu, I hit. Darabta, Darabtu. Darabtum, you all hit. Darabna, we all hit. Okay, so let's do it. ضرب ضربوا ضربت ضربت ضربتم ضربنا. Okay, now let's do the مضارع. يضرب, he hit. يضربون, they hit. تضرب, you hit. أضرب, I hit. تضربون, you all hit. نضرب, we all hit. So let's do it once more. يضرب, يضربون. تضرب, تضرب. تضربون, نضرب. And then the Amr, اضرب, hit. اضربوا, you all hit. لا تضرب, don't hit. لا تضربوا, you all don't hit. And of course, oh, I forgot to do this, the noun part of it. So ضارب, let's go, let me do this ضارب. So then, like فعل مفعول فعل. I was not doing this فعل مفعول فعل. Let me do that. I don't know how I overlooked it. So sorry for that. So let's do it. ضارب, فعل مفعول فعل. فعل is the one who's doing. So remember the coin which I had given. فعل مفعول فعل. So let's do this. ضارب مضروب ضرب. ضارب مضروب ضرب. Okay. So we missed the previous two. This was also فاتح فاتح مفتوح فتح. It's okay if we didn't practice. And the other one was Nasir, Mansur, Nasr. It's fine. We will do it more. We will be practicing more and more. No problem. Let's do this now. Let's do the complete one. Now this one again. Sami'a, Sami'u, Isma. These are the verbs. And the nouns was Sami, Masmu', Sam. So there were 3 verbs and 3 three nouns. These are the 6 key words. So remember these words, okay? So let's do the Sami'a Madi. Let's do the Sami'a Madi. Sami'a, Sami'u. He listened, they listened. Sami'a, Sami'u. Sami'ta, you listened. Sami'tu, I listened. Sami'ta, Sami'tu. Then Sami'tum, you all listened. Sami'na, we all listened. Let's practice once more. سمع سمعوا سمعت سمعت سمعتم سمعنا. See, I'm going fast because we have already done all this and we are just like practicing. So I'm just going a bit fast because this is a revision of course 1. Now let's do مضارع. يسمع يسمع يسمعون. They listen. Sorry, he listens. They listen. يسمع يسمعون. Then تسمعوا أسمعوا. You listen. I listen. And then tasma'una, you all listen. Nasma'u, we all listen. Tasma'una, nasma'u. Let's do it once more. Yasma'u, yasma'una. Tasma'u, asma'u. Tasma'una, nasma'u. Okay, let's come to Amr. Isma, la tasma. Listen, you all listen. Isma. Sorry, Isma, Isma'u. Isma, listen. You listen. Isma'u, you all listen. Isma, Isma'u. Then La tasma. Don't listen. La tasma'u. You all don't listen. La tasma, La tasma'u. Let's do it again. Isma, Isma'u. La tasma, La tasma'u. Then let's do fa'al maf'ul fa'il. Sami', the one who listens. Masmu', the one who is listened to. And sam is listen. So sami', masmu', sam. So this was like a quick revision of the previous lessons, the 4 styles. So let's go through all the 6 keys. There are 3 verbs and 3 nouns. Madi, mudari', amr. These are the 3 ones. So fataha, yaftahu, iftah. Fatih, maftuh, fath. You all can repeat after me also. Nasara, yansuru, unsur. Nasir, unsur, nasr. ضرب, يضرب, اضرب. ضارب, مضروب, ضرب. سمع, يسمع, اسمع. سامع, مسموع, sam. So this is the table. Basically, you should remember this table, and we have done a lot about it, and we will keep doing more and more. we have not finished, because you have not like 100%, it hasn't been absorbed. I know that. So just keep learning it, keep learning it. A time will come, it will just come naturally in your head. Okay, so we are going to do lots of practice on different verbs of these 4 styles. So let us take now the word wahaba. Let's work on wahaba. First of all, what's the meaning of wahaba? Wahaba means he bestowed, he granted, he gave. To give something, not anything, to give something big, a lot, something, Allah's blessing. So to give, wahaba refers to the blessings of Allah. That means it is something like really big. So this in Surah Imran, ayah number 8, it is رَبَّنَا لَا تُزِغْ قُلُوبَنَا بَعْدَ إِذْ هَدَيْتَنَا وَهَبْ لَنَا مِن لَدُنْكَ رَحْمَةً. So رَبَّنَا لَا تُزِغْ قُلُوبَنَا بَعْدَ إِذْ هَدَيْتَنَا وَهَبْ لَنَا. Hab, that's the word. مِن لَدُنْكَ رَحْمَةً إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ الْوَهَّابُ. So there are twice it has come, Wahaba and Al-Wahhab. Look, it is coming from Wahaba. This is the same word, which means blessings of Allah. Allah has bestowed, Allah has granted us of something very big. Allah has given us. So okay, so now look at this Wahaba. So wow, red letter. Ooh, weak letter. Wow is weak. So that means Wahaba is a weak letter. So how are we going to handle this weak letter? First of all, let's do Wahaba. So the Wahaba, Fa'al, let's practice Fa'al. Wahaba, he gave. Wahabu, they gave. Wahaba, Wahabu. Wahaba, he gave. Wahabu, they gave. Wahabta, you gave. Wahabtu, I gave. Wahabta, you gave. Wahabtu, I gave. Wahabtum, you all gave. Wahabna, we all gave. So we'll do it once more. Wahaba, he gave. Wahabu, they gave. Wahabta, you gave. Wahabtu, I gave. Wahabtum, you all gave. Wahabna, we all gave. So this is easy. There's no change in this. So Madi is the same and it's easy. Wahaba, Wahabu, Wahabta, Wahabtu, Wahabtum, Wahabna. It's easy. All right. Let's practice a little bit of spoken Arabic on this. Let's have some dialogue. So if I say, Hal Wahaba, like did you give? So answer will be, Naam Wahaba. Hal Wahaba? Naam. Did you give? So yes, I gave. Hal Wahaba? Naam Wahaba. Hal Wahabu? Did they all give? So Naam Wahabu. So answer is the same. Hal Wahaba? Answer is Naam Wahaba. Hal Wahabu? Answer is Naam Wahabu. But when I say Hal Wahabta, did you give? So answer should be yes, I gave. So did you give is Wahabta. Did I give? Wahabtu. Look here. You gave Wahabta. I gave Wahabtu. So Hal Wahabta, did you give? You will say Naam Wahabtu. Got it? Now in the same way, the next one. Hal Wahabtum, did you all give? Then you will say Naam Wahabna. So Hal Wahabtum, so Naam Wahabna. So you must understand that, okay? Hal Wahaba, Naam Wahaba. Hal Wahabu, Naam Wahabu. See, I'm using my hands. Hal Wahabu, Naam Wahabu. Hal Wahabta, Naam Wahabtu. Hal Wahabtum, Naam Wahabna. Okay, so I think this is good. So now let's add an object to it. So I'll say, Hal Wahaba Zaidan. Did Zaid, did you give Zaid? So he's the object. Hal Wahaba Zaidan. You say, Naam Wahaba Zaidan. Hal Wahabu Zaidan. So remember, the default is Zaidun. But as soon as it becomes an object, it becomes Zaidan. I had explained this earlier, but we will, of course, do a lot about it. But I keep putting in this little so that somewhere at the back of your mind, it should like fix then when a noun is there, it is always on, in, an. Tanween, remember? Tanween, on, in, an. And when it is a noun, it will be on. And an is when it becomes the object. The doer, it becomes on, and we'll study that later in detail. Let's not confuse you now. So let's just do this. Hal wahaba Zaidan? Naam wahaba Zaidan. Hal wahabu? Because now we are only focusing on wahaba, okay? Hal wahabu Zaidan? Naam wahabu Zaidan. Then hal wahabta Zaidan? Naam wahabtu Zaidan. هل وهبتم زيدا؟ نعم وهبنا زيدا. So this much I think you know by now. You know the basically you should understand this Madi. If you have understood this Madi well, then good. You're good. You're good to go. So let's take one more example. وهب ووهبنا له إسحاق ويعقوب. So this is in Surah Al-An'am, and we blessed him with blessed. Wahabna means we gave him, we blessed him. So wahabna. So this is it here. Look, wahabna. Wahaba, wahabu, wahabta, wahabtu, wahabtum, wahabna. Wahabna. So you got it here. Wahabna. And we gave. So I'm giving you examples also in the Quran, how it's appearing. So I'm showing you that how whatever we are learning is coming in the Quran. So now whenever wahabna comes, you know, we gave. All right, let's translate. Translate, what's the translation of wahaba?
He gave.
He gave, he granted. Yeah, gave, correct. Gave,
he granted. Yeah, he granted.
So both mean that he bestowed or he granted or he gave. The muhim, it is a madi. وضعنا ودعتم ودعتم.
You all gave.
No,
no.
Give is no, give was
wahaba. Wadatum, you all
put.
have put.
Wada'tu means to put.
Wadatum to
Wahaba
put.
is to give.
To give.
Wahaba is to give, and da'a is to put. Okay. Hal wahabtum?
Naam wahabna.
Mashallah, you got it. That's good. And wahabna lahu ishaq. Translate.
Wahabna and we gave Ishaq to him.
Very good, mashallah. And we gave to him Ishaq. Good. Alhamdulillah. Look, you got all the questions correct. That means you have understood what I have taught you. Alhamdulillah. So now, one of the four, now let's see which of the four styles apply to wahaba. Now I'll show you why that a, e, u comes and how the wahaba becomes a weak word because of that a, e, u, alif, ya, and wow. So wahaba has a wow in it. It's a weak word. So now what happens? We have to let's look at this table over here. Fataha, yaftahu, nasara, yansuru, daraba, yadribu, sami'a, yasma'u. So we see, look at this first one, wahaba. Wahaba is wahaba. So definitely it is not sami'a, because we want wahaba. So sami'a is straight away, I put a cross, red cross. That means it is not sami'a. So this is out. What remains? Remains is fataha, nasara, daraba. Now, it could be, if it is fataha, it can be wahaba. And if it is on the nasara pattern, it can be wahaba also. Daraba pattern also wahaba. So this is good wahaba. Now let's see the mudari. Mudari is yaftahu, yansuru, and yadribu. So let's see. If it is yaftahu, if you go on the yaftahu pattern, it becomes yawhabu. And if you look at yansuru pattern, it will become yawhubu. And if you see yadribu, it becomes yawhibu. So the mudari can either be yawhabu, it can be yawhubu, or it could be yawhibu. Okay, you agree with me till here? It could
Yes.
be either one of them. It's clear.
Yes.
Now, how do we choose which one? How do we know which one to choose? It's very easy because there is no proper rule for it. It's just that it's easy for the tongue. Yahubu or Yahibu becomes little difficult. So the Arabs, instead of saying Yahubu or Yahibu, they would say Yahabu. Yahabu. Habu is easier than say Ubu or Ibu. So it is just the flow of the tongue, the ease of the tongue. It becomes Yo. So they have chosen. So yeah, this Nasara Daraba is also out. So here they have chosen the Fataha pattern. Okay. So Yaftahu. So Yawhab. Okay. Now what happened next? This I said this is a very weak word. Wow is weak. Either it will disappear, go away, or it will be changing to another word. But here what's happening here? Wow is very weak. Ooh, it got tired. So wow disappeared. The wow has gone altogether. It got tired, it fell down, and it got disappeared. So Yauhaba becomes Yahaba. So wow got removed from there. So the word became simplified. It's become easy now for us to say, instead of saying Yahabu, it's become Yahabu. Isn't it easier to say Yahabu than Yahabu? Yeah?
Yes.
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 So Yahabu. So what is it? So all we did is it becomes Yahabu. Okay, got it. Now this much you have understood how we reach to Yahabu. Let's
Alhamdulillah.
go out. This you have understood. This is I explained to you why the word becomes Yahaba, how it changed from here to there, and why we picked up Fataha pattern. Okay, so now we come to Mudara. The Madi was same, nothing changed. But the Mudare here we have changed the Mudare. See Fataha, now say here we Madi is Fataha, it's good. But Mudare we had to choose, and we chose Yaftahu pattern for this. So now this Yahabu will go on the Yaftahu pattern. Okay. So Yahabu, here you got Yahabu. You see, we came to the conclusion that we are taking Fataha pattern, Yaftahu pattern, and became Yahabu. So now let's practice Yahabu. Yahabu, Yahabu, he gives. Yahabu, he gives. And Yahabuna, they give. So let's practice. Yahabu, he
He gives.
gives. Yahabuna, they
They
give.
give.
Yahabu, he
He
gives.
gives.
Yahabuna, they give.
They give.
Then Tahabu, you
You
give.
give.
Ahabu, I
I
give.
give.
Tahabu, you give.
You.
Ahabu, I give. Tahabu, Ahabu. Then Tahabuna, you all give. Nahabu, we all give. So Tahabuna, you all give. Nahabu, we all give. Let's practice more. Yahabu, he gives. Yahabuna, they give. Yahabu, he gives. Yahabuna, they give. Tahabu, you give. Ahabu, I give. Tahabu, you give. Ahabu, I give. Tahabuna, you all give. Nahabu, we all give. Tahabuna, you all give. Nahabu, we all give. So now let's practice all together. Yahabu, Yahabuna, Tahabu, Ahabu, Tahabuna, Nahabu. Once again, two more times. Yahabu,
He gives.
Yahabuna, Tahabu,
They
Ahabu,
give.
Tahabuna, Nahabu.
You give.
Again,
Ahabu. I give.
Yahabu, Yahabuna, Tahabu, Ahabu, Tahabuna, Nahabu. One more last time. Yahabu, Yahabuna, Tahabu, Ahabu,
You give.
Tahabuna, Nahabu.
Habuna, you all give.
Yeah. So this
Habuna,
is
they.
فعل مضارع of Wahaba. The فعل مضارع of Wahaba goes like this. Yahabu, Yahabuna, Tahabu, Ahabu, Tahabuna, Nahabu. Okay, let's go further. Let's practice little more of فعل مضارع by spoken Arabic. Hal yahabu? So you say Naam.
Naam yahabu.
Hal yahabu? Naam yahabu. Hal yahabuna? Give me the answer.
Naam yahabuna.
Hal tahabu?
Naam ahabu.
Means do you? So you say yes, I. Hal tahabu? Naam ahabu.
Bu.
Here it is. Here. Hal tahabu? Do you give? Naam ahabu. Yes, I give.
Yes.
Then yeah. Then the last one. Hal tahabuna?
Naam yahabuna.
Say it again.
Naam. You said
Hal
buna, right?
tahabuna?
Naam tahabuna.
No. Hal tahabuna? Nahabu. Naam.
Nahabu. We give. We all give.
Yes. So now again, let's see here. Hal tahabuna? Do you all give? So yes, we all give. Because you said hal tahabuna, you said naam tahabuna. No. So if I say, do you all give? You will not say yes, you all give. You will say yes, we all give. When I'm asking you a question, do you give? You say yes, I give. Do you all give? Yes, we all give.
We all give.
Hal tahabuna? Naam nahabu.
Nahabu.
All right, we got it. So let's take one more example. In Shura, ayah number 49, Yahabu, this word occurs here. So let's read it. Yahabu liman yasha'u inathan wa yahabu liman yasha'u dhukur. So Yahabu, Yahabu, it has come twice. He blesses whoever he wills with daughters and blesses whoever he wills with sons. So in this ayah, we should all, looking at this ayah also, we should thank Allah. If we have sons, we should thank Allah. If we have daughters, we should thank Allah. If we don't have any children, we should still thank Allah because Allah knows better and Allah knows the reason why we don't have children. And sometimes if we are not married also and we have reached a very, very old age, that also maybe Allah, that was better for us. So we should say Alhamdulillah ala kulli hal. Thank Allah for in every situation. Now let's translate into Arabic. You grant.
You wahabtu
Tahabu. You grant, this is mudari'.
Yeah, nahabu. Tum is the plural. Tahabu. Yeah.
Yeah. Tahabu.
Tahabu.
Ahabu. Tahabu. Ahabu. Okay. Okay, you want me to go back? I'll go back here. Yeah. Ahabu. Tahabu. Ahabu. You give. So tahabu.
Tahabu. Ahabu. Yes.
So yeah. So tahabu. So we have tahabu. You grant. Tahabu. All right. Hal tada'una.
Naam. Naam wada'u. Nada'u. Sorry. Naam. Nada'u.
It's the same mistake you made for earlier, no?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Nada'u. Nada'u. Okay. Okay, good. Alhamdulillah. We are so so the thing is, we will learn only if we make mistakes. We cannot be like always perfect. Unless, yes, you have like really, you already know it and all or something. But most of us, majority of us, we will definitely make mistakes. Even I keep making mistakes. But then when we make mistakes, we go back, do the correction, and then we get it. So making mistakes is fine as long as you do your corrections and learn it. And then in that way, you will never make the same mistakes again. So today you found this one little bit difficult. So what you must do is when you will do your homework, when you will be doing in your workbook, when you do the homework, at that time, this mistake will be wiped off. In the next second, you won't feel it because now you will work on it.
Yes.
So that's how we become strong. Now let's come. So we finished Madi, we finished Mudari. Let's come to Amr. Now, Wahaba was the Madi. Yahabu was the Mudari. So we saw how we got these words. Now let's see how to get Amr. Amr is Yahabu. We have Yahabu. So Yahabu, let's take Yahabu and make Amr out of Yahabu. So when it's very easy. You have to just do two things when you want to make amr. You remove this ya, just drop it. So the ya is dropped now. And yahabu, move the wow and make it into a sukun. Make the last letter, just make it into a sukun. That means it will be silent and the word becomes hub. So wahaba, yahabu, hub. So hub. So this is like a shortcut. So actually it is like yahabu, tahabu. It is a shortcut if you want to make for amr, you say hub. To make it easy. It makes a speech easy. And you see in the Quran, you will say, Rabbana hab lana. You must have seen that. We'll get some examples, yeah. So now what is the key for this? Let's do the keywords for the fa'al amr. Hab, give. Habu, you give. Hab, give. Habu, you give. So hab, habu. Hab, habu. You give, you all give. Hab, habu. Okay, then don't give. La tahab.
La tahab.
Don't give. La tahab. And you all don't give. La tahabu. You all don't give. La tahabu. So la tahab, la tahabu. Don't give, you don't give, and you all don't give. So you don't give. La tahab. You all don't give. La tahabu. So let's practice this. Hab, give. Habu, you all give. La tahab, you all don't give. La tahabu, la tahab, you don't give. La tahabu, you all don't give. Even I sometimes make a little slip of my tongue. Okay, let's practice this again. Hab, habu, la tahab, la tahabu. Hab, habu, la tahab, la tahabu. Okay, so we finished Madi, Mudari, and Amr. Let's take an example of hab. Rabbi hab li minna salihin. Rabbi hab li. Hab, give, li, minnas, min from as-salihin. Yeah, oh Lord, Rabbi, oh Lord, hab li, bless me, min, with, salihin, with all righteous springs. This is a very good recitation. ربنا هب لنا من لدنك ذرية طيبة إنك أنت السميع الدعاء. This is a very good dua to ask of good children, of good righteous children. This is a very good dua also. You must always ask from Allah. And Rabbi habli minna salihin. This is also a good dua. Okay, now let's practice a little bit of spoken. Hab. I'm asking you to give. So ahabu. So you say, yes, I'm giving. Ahabu. Okay? So ahabu. So hab, ahabu. And habu. So habu means for many. Habu. So you say nahabu. So hab, ahabu. Habu, nahabu. Okay. Now next. La tahab. Don't give. And la ahab. La ahab. La tahab, la ahab. And la tahabu, la nahabu. So la tahabu, la nahabu. So it's the same thing. Now let's practice this. Let's translate. Rabbi habli.
Oh my God, my Lord, grant me.
Yes. Habli means me.
Me.
Yes. Alhamdulillah. You got it. Now let's do this. Fa'il, maf'ul, fa'il. Remember? Fa'il, maf'ul, fa'il, maf'ul, fa'il. So let's practice this. So wahib means the one who's giving, the giver. Wahib. And mawhub is the one who is giving. So put your hand like this. Mawhub. And wahab is the action of giving, to give. So wahib, mawhub, wahab. Wahib, one who gives. Mawhub, the one who is given to. And wahab, to give. So again, wahib, one who gives, mawhub, the one who is given, and wahab, to give. Wahib, mawhub, wahab. Wahib, mawhub, wahab. So these are the three nouns. Let's do some spoken Arabic on that. Hal anta wahib. So wahib, the one who gives. So are you the one who gives? Hal anta wahib? You say na.
Ana wahib.
Very good. Hal antum wahibun?
Naam nahnu wahibun.
Very good. So wahibun. So it's a wahib plural, wahibun. So I said in, un, at, it becomes it's a noun. See, wahibun. All right. Wahib, mawhub, wah. This is, we have done this. These are the three nouns of fa'il, maf'ul, fi'l. Wahib, maf'ul, wahib, mawhub, wahab. Innaka antal wahhab. See here, you are indeed the giver of all bounties. This is also an example. I'm just bringing in examples for you, so you can see that how whatever we are learning in the grammar, it is actually there in the Quran. So now when you know the grammar, you will know the exact meaning of it. So when you start reading the Quran, it will be very easy for you to understand, inshallah. Hal antum wahibun? So give me an answer.
Naam nahnu wahibun.
Yes, mashallah. Naam nahnu wahibun. You got it correct. Okay, so now remember this, all this we finished. Madi, mudare, amar, and the fa'il, maf'ul, fi'l. Now remember the masculine word for he is huwa. And for huwa and hiya. Remember this side is huwa, hiya, hiya. So let's practice. Huwa wahaba. He gave. So you say huwa wahaba. And now let's add down the pink. We are adding, we did up till now, we did not do the feminine. Now we will add it. So huwa, look on top on the red box, wahaba, the madi. Huwa wahaba, he gave. So now I want to say she gave. So you say hiya wahabat. Wahabat. Huwa wahaba, hiya wahabat. Huwa wahaba, hiya wahabat. Now if I want it in mudare, huwa yahabu. Huwa yahabu. And the feminine will be hiya tahabu. Huwa yahabu, hiya tahabu. Huwa yahabu, hiya tahabu. So huwa wahaba, hiya tahabu. Huwa yahabu, hiya tahabu. So this is also, you got it. So wahabat. So huwa wahaba, hiya wahabat. Huwa yahabu, hiya tahabu. We'll keep doing more and more. It will get easier as we go. Alhamdulillah. We've reached till here. So now we are going to repeat this whole table once so that it like fits into your head. So you can, I will say each one and you can repeat after me. Wahaba, he gave.
Wahaba, he gave.
Wahabu, they gave.
Wahabu, they gave.
Wahabta, you gave.
Wahabta, you gave.
Wahabtu, I gave.
Wahabtu, I gave.
Wahabtum, you all gave.
Wahabtu, tum, you all gave.
Wahabna, we all gave.
Wahabna, we all gave.
Wahabat, she gave.
She gave.
Yes. Now let's do mudari. Yahabu, he gives. Yahabu, he gives. Repeat
Yahabu,
after.
he gives.
Yahabuna, they give.
They give.
Yahabuna, they give.
They give.
No, say Yahabuna, they give.
Yahabuna, they give.
They give. Yes. Now repeat after me. Tahabu, you give.
You give.
Tahabu, you give.
You give.
No, you have to say the word tahabu also. That's how you
Tahabu, tahabu.
Tahabu, you give.
Give.
Say, tahabu, you give.
You give.
No. Say tahabu, you give.
Tahabu, you give.
Yes.
Tahabu, you give.
Ahabu, I give.
Ahabu, I give.
Ahabu, I give.
Ahabu, I give.
Okay. Tahabuna, you all give.
Tahabuna, you all give.
Nahabu, we give.
Nahabu, we give.
Tahabu, she gives.
Tahabu, she gives.
Tahabu, she gives. So see my hand movements also. The next, Amar. Hab, give.
Give. Hab, give.
Habu, you all give.
Habu, you all give.
La tahab, don't give.
La tahab, don't give.
La tahabu, you all don't give.
La tahabu, you all don't give.
Yes. Then Wahib, one who gives.
Wahib, one who gives.
Mawhub, the one who is given.
Mahub, the one who is given.
Wahab, to give.
Wahab, to give.
So we had a nice little practice of these words together.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. So now we have learned up till now there are 6 key words for the verb wahaba. So the madi, mudare, amar are wahaba, yahabu, hab, and the ism are wahib, mawhub, wahab. The noun are wahib, mawhub, wahab. So always remember, every word, every verb will have 3 key words. There will be 3 verbs and 3 nouns. So for wahaba, it is wahaba, yahabu, hab, wahib, mawhub, wahab. Alhamdulillah. So the 3, can you tell me the 3 noun keys of wada'a?
Wada'a, yada'u, da'a.
No, remember, wada'a, noun keys are fa'il, maf'ul, fa'il. That is a noun. So what's going on fa'il, maf'ul, fa'il?
Wada'a.
Fa'il. Fa'il.
Fa'il means
it has to go on that, no? Fa'il, maf'ul, fa'il.
Right.
So fa'il, so wada'a, wadi'.
Yada'u, da'a. No?
No.
No, wrong.
That's it. Fa'il, maf'ul, fa'il. So you can choose, which is it?
D, wada'a, madua.
No.
Okay.
No.
Wadi.
Fa'il is fa'il, wadi'.
Wadi.
Maf'ul,
yad'u, madu. Sorry.
See?
Wadi, madu.
Wada. Yeah. Wadi',
B.
mawdu', wada'. B. Yeah,
B.
correct. Okay. All right. So this, always remember, fa'il, maf'ul, fa'il. When you remember that fa'il, maf'ul, fa'il, then you should see the word in those lines. So any word you should change it according to fa'il, maf'ul, fa'il.
Yes. I don't know.
Yeah. You'll get it as we go, as we progress. You'll get. Now give me the 3 key verbs. Wahaba.
Wahaba, mahuba, haba.
Wahaba.
Yahabu.
Hab. Yes, correct. Wahaba, yahabu, hab. This is madi, mudari.
Always when is ya is mudari.
Yes. So wahaba, yahabu, and hab. So you know, see actually hab, yeah, wahaba. Now you see in the here hub. So A has got hub and D also has got hub. That means it cannot be B and C. And here A has got wahaba. This has got wahib, which is wrong. So wahaba, yahabu, hub. Okay. So now, remember we had done this. But let's just look at it once more, because we will be doing all these words now in the future, little by little, and that's how you'll practice. Don't worry. Today, if you did not get it, no problem. We will be doing lots of more words, and whatever you did today will be cemented into your brain in the future classes. Okay, so don't worry. But so let's go through this. Allah will give wahaba. It's a promise. Wa'ada. So it's a promise. As Allah will give, it's a promise. Wahaba, wa'ada. In fact, he said, qala. He will give more. Zada. In fact, he said, qala. He will go give more. Zada. Therefore, pray to him. Da'a. For what? For guidance. Hada. So we just have to remember these words. Wahaba, wa'ada, qala, zada, da'a, hada. So the way of remembering this is Allah will give. It's a promise. In fact, he said he will give more. Therefore, pray to him for guidance. If you just remember this sentence in English, automatically all will come. So if I ask, okay, I'm going to tell in English and you give me the Arabic of it, okay? Allah will give.
Wahaba.
It's a promise.
Wada.
In fact, he said,
Qala zada.
he will give more.
Qala zada. Da'a.
Therefore, pray.
Da'a hada.
For guidance.
Pray for guidance.
For guidance. So we know all these words. Shukr alhamdulillah. Okay, so we finished wahaba. Let's practice two more words. Wajada and wazara. These two words, this is just for, let's do it for sake of practice. Wajada, yajidu, jid. Wajada, yajidu, jid. And wajid, mawjud, wujud. Wajid, mawjud, wujud. So again, wajada, yajidu, jid.
Wajada, yajidu, jid.
So this is ماضي مضارع فعل. وجد يجد جد. And واجد موجود وجود. So it is فاعل مفعول فعل. واجد موجود وجود. So وجد means found, to find something. Now the next word is wazara. Wazara means he took a big load or he bore a big burden on him. Wazara. So wazara, yaziru, zir. Wazara, yaziru, zir. Wazir, mawzur, wizr. Wazir, mawzur, wizr. So yeah, so if you want, you can, at home, if you want for practice, you can make a whole table, that big table which I made, you can make on these words just for your own practice. You can use this word, these two words. So alhamdulillah, we finished the word wahaba very well and we practiced it so well today. So in your workbook, you'll have this, there are two questions in the workbook. Do those, write the answers. The first question is memorize the table for wahaba thoroughly and answer the following questions. So you have that table for wahaba. Look at it, try to go through it nicely, try to understand, and then give the answer for this. Translate into Arabic, Allah gave mercy. You can write the sentence. So you'll be able to do it and you will find everything in the textbook also. You go in your textbook, you will find everything what we have done today. And this is your question number 1. And question number 2 is wada'a. So like wahaba, the table of wahaba, it will be there in the textbook. On the same lines, you need to make now wada'a. Same. The way you made wahaba, now make wada'a. Make wada'a table. And this is the practice. Like if you do anything writing, when you write, you learn better. So make sure that you learn the wahaba table nicely, go through it, understand it, and do this for homework. Inshallah, you will get it. Inshallah. So alhamdulillah, we have done the word wahaba very nicely. We have understood the basis of a weak verb very well today. And in the next class, we will be doing more lessons. So for now, let's finish our lesson with dua. May Allah help us to recite the Qur'an, to understand it, to ponder and think and do tafsir over it. And may Allah make us implement what is written in the Qur'an, make us follow the guidance, make us guide us to follow the Qur'an, and to propagate it, and may Allah help us to memorize the Quran. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. جزاك الله خيرا كثيرا.